So you're welcome, my son. I'm gonna discipline you like a son. So shut the fuck up with all that need this, need that. We brought you the deal, and remember that too.
Make you feel? Like, when does this turn into you to stop liking Jake Paul and just want to knock Jake Paul the fuck out?
I don't know. He amazes me.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul.
Jake,
Absolutely.
He has not lost everything.
But he's lost some, but coming from the best,
Yeah.
he's now like maybe just normal, right?
He's still not normal, but he's still like a professional heavyweight boxer. He's still terrifying.
So you're welcome, my son, going to discipline you like a son. So shut the _ up with all that need this need that we brought you the deal. And remember that too, Jake Paul just threw his boldest challenge yet at the legendary Mike Tyson. He didn't just stop at calling him out. Paul says he's going to discipline him like a son. Is this a rookie mistake, or does Jake have something up his sleeve that could shock the world? How does that make you feel? Like, when does this turn into you to stop liking Jake Paul and just want to knock Jake Paul the _ out? I don't know. I'm just, he amazes me. Jake Paul. Jake, applause. Paul. Jake Paul's rise in the boxing world has been filled with headline-grabbing moments, but this one takes it to a whole new level. Facing off against a legend like Mike Tyson isn't just any fight. For most, it would be career-defining, even intimidating. But Jake Paul, known for his trash talk and unshakable confidence, is going all in. His claim to discipline Tyson like a son instantly sparked reactions from fans and critics alike. Some call it pure audacity, others think it's just Jake Paul playing the psychological game. But either way, it's a statement you can't ignore. I'm going to discipline you like a son. But the question remains, how does Jake Paul, with his limited boxing experience, plan to live up to such a bold claim? Tyson, even at 58, still looks ferocious in training videos. Just watch him move. He's explosive, fast, and more powerful than most fighters half his music age. Jake Paul's entire boxing journey has been about defying expectations. From his knockout victories to his ability to generate buzz, he's proven that he knows how to sell a fight and get into his opponent's head. But Tyson, this is a man who's been through it all: wars with legends, devastating losses, and personal battles that would break most men. To Jake Paul, it might seem like another viral moment waiting to happen. But for Mike Tyson, it's just another challenge in a lifetime of fights. Hit those pads. Absolutely has not lost everything, but he's lost some. But coming from the best, he's now like maybe just normal, right? He's still not normal, but he's still like a professional heavyweight boxer. He's still terrifying. Joe Rogan highlighted the enormous gap in experience between the two fighters, pointing out that while Jake Paul has made strides, he's still facing a legend in Mike Tyson. Even Tyson acknowledged Paul's progress, but didn't hold back, saying, "I don't know him. He's improved okay since the first time he fought on my undercard 4 years ago. No one knew who the hell he was, so I started him. And most likely it looks like I'm going to finish him." Tyson's comment speaks volumes about the dynamics of this fight. While Jake Paul has come a long way since debuting on Tyson's undercard, the Hall of Famer clearly believes that the gap in their skill sets remains vast. Tyson not only paved the way for Paul in the world of boxing, but now sees himself as the one who will bring this chapter to a close, suggesting the end of Paul's winning streak may be near. This sets the stage for an intense battle, with Paul's confidence clashing against Tyson's legendary status. There are humans and there's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is not a human. I know you don't like to hear this. Mike Tyson is a caged animal who at any moment can explode into a murderous rage that no boxer has ever had access to before. Mike's statement underscores the looming danger of facing Mike Tyson. Describing Tyson as a caged animal highlights the unpredictability and explosive power he still possesses even at this stage of his career. Once unleashed, Tyson's aggression and ferocity could overwhelm any opponent, no matter how confident or prepared they might be. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered. But you're scared to fight me, Connor. You're duck me because you don't want to lose to a YouTuber. Jake Paul's approach to the Tyson fight fight isn't just about the physical matchup, it's psychological warfare. From calling out Conor McGregor to now going after Tyson, Paul seems to be following a strategy of targeting older fighters with legendary reputations. The question is, does this play into his hands, or is he getting dangerously close to overstepping his boundaries? We've seen this before, fighters coming into bouts full of bravado only to realize the reality of facing someone like Tyson once they step in the ring. But if there's one thing Paul knows, it's how to build momentum and keep his name in the headline. Could his relentless self-promotion and confidence give him the edge he needs, or is Tyson going to teach him a lesson that no YouTuber can prepare for? If you think I'm too old for this fight, you need to come tell me in my faith. Whoa, you won't. Tyson's dangerous. People see his age and think he's past his prime, but you only need to watch a few seconds of him training to know that his speed and power haven't gone anywhere. Nice, come on, punching. Yeah, Jake Paul may believe he can discipline Tyson, but there's no room for underestimating a man who's made a career out of punishing those who dared to stand across from him in the ring. This fight promises to be unlike anything we've seen from Jake Paul so far. Will his mind games work on one of the most feared boxers in history, or is he setting himself up for a harsh reality check? Could Jake Paul really shock the world by backing up his bold words, or is Mike Tyson about to give him a lesson that will echo through boxing history? Joe Rogan didn't mince words when discussing the potential dangers Jake Paul faces against Mike Tyson. Despite Paul's rise in the boxing world, Rogan pointed out a harsh truth that many of Jake's fans might be overlooking. Tyson's age doesn't erase his deadly power. Sure, Jake Paul is younger, faster, and has been actively fighting, but that doesn't mean Tyson's a pushover. Fact, Rogan raised an unsettling possibility that many are hesitant to admit. Tyson could still deliver a knockout that would end this fight in a flash. Joe Rogan said 58 is 58, yet no matter what still can knock your head into another dimension. If he can catch you, can he catch a 28-year-old guy who's at the top of his career, who's winning legitimate boxing matches? This stark reality check from Rogan puts things into perspective. Jake Paul may be riding high on confidence, but Rogan's question lingers: can Jake truly avoid the devastating power of Tyson, a man who sent some of the greatest fighters into oblivion with a single punch? The uncertainty is palpable, and for Jake, the risk of misjudging Tyson's age as a weakness could lead to a career-defining disaster. You really thought I was party wee out here? High-altitude Colorado Springs with the Olympian Team USA Boxing. Let's get it, let's go. I'm coming for you, Mike. In the lead-up to his highly anticipated fight against Mike Tyson, Jake Paul is channeling all of his energy into proving the doubters wrong. He's fully aware of the way of this matchup, not just against a legendary figure, but against a fighter who embodies the raw power and experience that comes with decades in the ring. With many fans and experts questioning his ability to compete at such a high level, Paul's declaration isn't just bravado, it's a statement of intent. He's ready to step into the ring and make his mark, embracing the challenge ahead with unwavering determination. Jake Paul said, "I know I will be able to. I'm a natural-born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class. And I'm going to show Mike who has the more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me." Paul's candid admission of fear reveals a deeper layer to his confidence. He understands the risks involved in taking on a fighter of Tyson's caliber, but instead of backing down, he's embracing the fear as part of his journey. He also noted, "I believe that I hit harder. I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it even though I am scared. And that's what true bravery is." This perspective might resonate with fans who appreciate his willingness to confront the unknown rather than shy away from it. However, it also raises questions about his readiness to face a fighter known for his explosive knockout power. Can Paul really channel this bravery into a performance that will leave a lasting legacy? Or is he underestimating the sheer force that Tyson still possesses? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the boxing world is eager to see how Jake Paul's mental fortitude will play out in the ring as the anticipation builds for the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson matchup. Ken Shamrock has been vocal about the implications of this fight. He likens the situation to beating up a guy in a wheelchair, suggesting that Tyson at 57 is not the fighter he once was, but if he goes in there and he doesn't have that look and doesn't have that feel, it's going to feel like Jake Paul beat up somebody in a wheelchair. Shamrock stated they'll put on a show, they'll put on a fight, but it's not going to be a title fight, emphasizing that while the event will be entertaining, it lacks the stakes typically associated with championship bouts. He went on to further critique Tyson's current ability, noting Mike Tyson is not his best best. Yes, he is not what he used to be, not even half of what he used to be. This commentary reflects a belief that Tyson's prime days are behind him, raising questions about his competitiveness against a younger fighter like Paul. Shamrock continued to highlight the uncertainty surrounding the fight, saying the problem